we open in Anemoid Row, as it's known. And it's early morning and it's raining. And people are bustling and toing and froing. And at the Little Tokyo district in Sector 5, there is a noodle bar called the White Dragon Noodle Bar. And it's crowded with people. Everyone's trying to get out of the rain, the toxic, the acid rain. And sitting on one of the stools, eating noodles out of one of the bowls, is our veteran Blade Runner, Willem Novak. And Novak has been enjoying a few days of hard-earned rest, and he's reading today's Independent Sentinel paper, which I will give you now. Bear with me. Where is it? Go. And I just show this to everyone because you'll have all seen the paper around. So you're sat, Novak, sitting out of the rain, had a few days off, but as you know, LAPD officers cops don't really get time off. They think they do. It's more of a smoke screen. And you're sitting down, eating your noodles, talking with the man at the counter. And behind you, you hear a very familiar sound. It's the sound of a LAPD, what they call a spinner, which is basically a police vehicle. And you hear that as it lowers itself down into the district. And it lands not only a few feet away from you. And the door opens. And a lady gets out. And that lady is Benna, who looks like this. As she approaches, just Detective Novak.
Novak spins around on the stool, away from the counter. Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt your. I know you're on downtime at the moment, but I've been sent by Chief Holden. I have some orders for you. And she holds out this. You're to return to the LAPD for an emergency briefing. I've been sent to retrieve you.
All right.
Of course.
Yeah, so
finish your breakfast first. Of course.
Yeah, he'll drink and gulp back whatever left of his coffee and the noodles, and then grab his paper, wave goodbye to the counter guy, and follow her.
Okay, so you both get into the detective spinner, and you again lifts. The crowd sort of make way as these things kick out some heavy, I wouldn't say pollution, but it's some sort of steam or thrust mechanic, and you set off heading for the LAPD, which is a huge building in a city that is just run by mega corporations. And you approach the site. For those that want to know, that is what a LAPD spinner looks like.
Damn.
Cool.
Okay.
Did you see it landed, so it's in the air?
So yeah, they've got like thrusters underneath, so it comes down like a Harrier jump jet sort of thing. So this is what it looks like when it's taking off.
Okay. Cool.
And as you're flying through the city, all the neon lights, the advertising comes at you, the smoke, the smog filling the air. You land at the LAPD, and the LAPD is massive. It's like in a big T shape. And Fenner takes you inside, and you head into Holden's office, where in Holden's office you see two detectives already in there, sat down. Fenner opens the door for you, and you walk in, and you see behind the desk a familiar face, someone that you're well acquainted with, Deputy Chief Holden. And just for a bit of flavour, if anyone has seen the original Blade Runner at the beginning, this character is in first film. And Holden, you go in, and he's got a raspy voice, and he says, Novak, please take a seat. And he looks at the three of you. We've got an urgent situation. Last night, there was a shooting in Sector 1. Shithole of a place called the Snake Pit on Nightclub Row. Two Nexus-9 Blade Runners. Their serial numbers LH3.7.93 and SN91.48. Code names Leah and Sandor. You might have seen them around, I don't know. But anyway, Sandor's been shot dead and Leah is now missing. And we have no idea where she is. And he reaches across and hands you these. There's a lot of handouts in this game, as you'll find.
So it's Sandor that was shot, Leah that's
I
missing.
love a handout.
So Leah has gone missing. These are two Blade Runners.
And Sandor is dead.
Sandor has been shot and Leah is missing.
And the place was called the Snake Pit. What was the name of the region?
Sector 1. Nightclub Row, as it's called. Yeah, it's very unoriginal names of areas in these districts.
So it should be. I love that. Nightclub Row.
All I want to do is...
Sorry, it's just for my noties.
That's all good, mate. All good. Yeah. And it shows you these handouts. You may have seen them around the LAPD. I don't know. But they were at the Snake Pit to investigate Nexus 8 activity. But we don't know if that's what triggered the shooting. According to the local cops at the scene, witnesses said there were human supremacist idiots at the Snake Pit last night. Maybe that had something to do with it. We just don't know. Well, I guess we'll read all about it in that sleazy tabloid Kill magazine tomorrow. But you need to figure this out, and fast. I've got the top brass breathing down my neck on this. As you know, the Nexus-9 Replicants were approved for use on Earth only last year, and mistrust against the reps is running high. If someone out there is killing and kidnapping Nexus-9s, we need to find them, and we need to stop them fast. Also, the Wallace Corporation is pushing us hard on this. Their business depends on this new breed of replicants. He takes another pull on his cigarette. Their business depends. Anything that jeopardizes that would be a major blow to their bottom line. Now, they're letting us run this investigation, but they have offered their assistance. Their PR manager, Quell, is expecting you at Wallace Corp HQ. She'll tell you more about Leah. Just play nice with them. I mean it. You can play this any way you like. You can split up if you want to cover more ground. I don't care, as long as I get results and fast. Now, you've got the full resources of the Rep Detect unit at your disposal. And Sandor's body is being processed downstairs in the crime lab right now. And of course, you can check the LAPD mainframe for personnel files on Sandor and Leah. And any ESPA footage of the Snake Pit last night. I don't know, maybe you'll get lucky. I've uploaded to your Kia all relevant information that we have so far. Now, get out of here. And he carries on smoking his cigarette. So it's over to you guys.
So
You're in the office. What are you doing?
We'll all get out there. Question though. So human supremacists are a thing, right? So anti-replicant racism is a thing. What's the slur? What do they use as the slur for them?
Skin job.
Skin job, right? Okay. And what would I call a racist? What would I call a racist? What's the anti-slur?
I don't know.
Okay.
In the original movie, almost all the LAPD were anti-replicant, apart from the main character Deckard, who had a lot of empathy for them. So yeah, almost every human in the original. But that was compared. That was 2019. So this is 2036. So there's a bit of time's moved on since then. The models have gotten better, things like that. So
because I do have empathy for them. I served for them in a war. I fought beside them, like actually fought beside them, and I saw them. I saw these replicants showing more empathy than most humans show actually on that battlefield. You'd be surprised the things I saw. So I'm upset to learn that we have racists, because racism's always bad. It's good to know. It's good to know. Know your enemy.
What are you doing?
So I guess that club, the Snake Pit, would be the first port of call to go and check them out, see if they did manage to get any CCTV footage and talk to the manager and stuff, I guess.
Yeah. What about everyone else?
I think for Percival, because it is obviously what do you call them, the Nexus-9s, it's I want to take a little bit extra care, so I think I want to check out
So are you an older model than
Sandor's.
that? If you're a replicant,
no.
are you an
All
older model?
all replicants now are Nexus-9s,
All right,
or
okay.
a majority of them, and they're less than a year old. They've just started being accepted back into
Right, okay.
um.
And there's no older
mainstream.
models going about?
There might be. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I'm one of the newer ones in this division, so it's trying to. That's why, like in the thing, it's trying to prove a point. So, but yeah, I think I would probably want to check up on the body first.
Okay, so you could go to the crime lab, yeah. And what about Novak?
Novak wants to go to the Snake Pit too.
Okay. Not
Yeah,
a problem.
I think we should go together, so we'll just do the things one at a time. We'll go to the crime lab first, as soon as it's here, together. And
That's
then go to the
fine.
Snake Pit together.
That's absolutely fine. You can do that. Don't forget, one location is your shift. So what? So this doesn't count as a shift.
Yeah.
When you go to the Snake Pit, that'll be one shift, and then if you go to the crime lab after that, that'll be next, like second shift.
And you only get 3 per
Or-
day, because you need 1 rest in, right?
You need downtime. Apart from Novak, he can push himself to 4 before he needs to rest.
So the synth needs the replicant needs rest before the veteran human does.
Yep.
Wow.
I've got to follow. You got to follow protocol, yeah. But no, I would. That's what Percival would come across, like, oh, maybe we need to check the body, but but we'll go with consensus because you both are a lot more indentured here than Percival is, especially Novak.
Okay.
I'm following Novak's lead. Novak's lead investigator, and if Novak says we should go to the club
Snake
first, we'll go
Pit.
to the club first.
You certainly can. All right. So yeah, you head out of the LAPD, passing people in the hallways that you may know, you may not know, nodding good morning, because it is the morning. It's 6:20 in the morning at the moment. I'm just using that as my own reference. And you've all got your own detective spinners. So if you want to go in your own spinners, you can, because then one of you can then, if you want to split up from the Snake Pit, you can all go in different directions. So I assume that you're all going in your own.
Yeah, I
vehicles.
guess so. It just leaves more options open if we do.
Okay. Alrighty. So you all get in your spinners, fly over the sprawling Los Angeles and head to the Snake Pit, which is where we'll go to now. And so I'm going to put you on the map. It's just for reference. You can move yourselves around if you want. I'll tell you what's going on as and when you move, where you move yourselves around. I don't know why you two have not got your what's it. So let's sort that out quickly.
So are the
Go on.
you say are the handouts available? I've just closed the page.
These replicants that one's missing and one got killed, are they members of the redetect unit as well, or what are they? The civilians or what?
Just bear with me a sec. Yeah, you should have the handouts in the journeys journals, case file 01.
Yep.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. It's
And then in
gonna be-
handouts, are they not in there? The ones that I've made available.
No, I accidentally closed it, so that's why I just went and checked. It's not there.
Oh, here we
Alright.
go. That's why. Can you see that now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I've
popped
got
up.
them.
There we go. Yeah, it's in there now as well. Nice.
Yeah. Let me put them. I just
yeah,
need to
it's in
change
there
the.
So she's missing and he's
Difficult for you,
dead.
huh? Yeah. Yeah, Leah.
Yeah. Okay.
Change the ownership, and then you can all see it. I think.
Yeah.
Can you see
Yep.
Sandor's now data file
I see his data
Thank you.
file. Yeah.
and her data file and the
I see her
newspaper?
data file and performance report. Now I see the newspaper. So we've got B, C, D, and F in the handouts.
So you arrive at the snake pit, and the snake pit is. I mean, you've probably been here before. It's a club that caters to more. I don't know, what would you call it? It's not quite a strip club, but it's a bit seedy. It's a bit
No, great.
not great. Yeah. It's like a variety club, and it's famous for its strong drinks. It's got really, really good entertainment some nights. And back in 2019, one of the performers that was performing at the Snake Pit was retired on the streets. And that was later revealed as a fugitive Nexus-9 conspirator behind the infamous 2019 Tyrell Corporation murder spree. Blade Runner, the original, for anyone that's not seen it, which turned this sultry club into a sensation. And the Snake Pit still attracts the best stage performers around, mostly because half the audience work at the nearby agencies. So when you arrive, you can see as you approach, there's a police line outside, and there's a crowd of people gawking and you know, trying to glance over. Oh, what's going on in there? I will give you this handout because this will be on your Kia machine. Crime scene photo.
And the Kia, that's the name of our digital communicator slash
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. So that is the crime scene that is on your Kia unit.
And in the report we just had from that guy, did they mention what they were gunned down? It was gunshots, wasn't it?
There's gunshots, yes.
Yeah.
So you approach, and you can see this going on. You approach the building, see a few cops knocking around, just try to keep people back. Police line. Over to you
Well,
guys.
Novak's gonna stroll right up and flash his badge so he can go inside.
Alrighty. So yeah, the police straight away. Yep, right on through detective. And they do point you to inside. They say, "Oh, detective, you might want to speak to Taffy Lewis. He's the owner of this place."
He was here last night, I take it?
Oh, as far as we're aware, sir. So yeah, so you're going inside. You push your way past the crowd. The detectives open the door for you, let you straight in. So you could go in there. What about Percival? What's Percival doing?
I think I would be like scanning the outside the scene. So if it was a shooting and like the suspect got away, I'd be looking for like avenues of how they could have got away so quickly, especially from the front side, and then maybe like going around the building doing the same.
So as you are scoping out what's going on outside, the crowd, and I assume you've done what Novak did and obviously flashed your badge to the police officers and people around there. You are approached by a gentleman who he walks up. He's quite a big guy, bald head, and he says, "Oh, detective," he says, I saw everything. I was here last night. I saw everything.
What do you mean you saw everything?
I was here last night. I saw everything. I could give you a statement. I know exactly what went on. I saw it all.
Yeah, so I like pull out my for lack of a better term, notepad. It's like, okay, so I'll pull him to one side away from the others.
And head inside anyway.
Like
flash
the
my
other.
badge and then head inside.
Okay, let me do this. So this is who approaches. Introduces himself. His name's Styles. And so you take him to one side and you ask him for a statement.
So like it's more like not away from the other policeman, so to speak. It's more from the other like common folk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I asked for us to start from the top and tell me what I saw.
Okay, and we'll come back to you. So did you say so? Percival's over here, and
I'm gonna flash Novak. I'm not gonna flash Novak. I'm gonna flash my badge and follow Novak.
So you're going inside as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you two enter, and you see again, it's got no customers in, and there's uniformed officers knocking around, and you can see the guy that you think you're meant to ask for, Taffy Lewis. He's quite a well-known guy. He's stood over near the bar.
Yeah, Novak pauses for a minute just to take in the scene.
So
and then he will follow him.
As you're taking the scene, Novak, you notice, as in the crime scene photo, there's a mirror on the far wall that's got it's smashed, but obviously the smash is concentrated to a point, as if a bullet has hit it. There's a huge patch of blood on the floor. So it's near the stage, so it's probably this end, the mirror. And there's a huge pool of blood in the center of the room. Chairs are knocked over, a few smashed bottles lying around, so you could tell that there was a skirmish that went on here. So you both go over to Taffy, and Taffy sees you coming, and he's got a cigar on the go. Oh, no, not more of you clowns. What do you want now? I've told the cops everything. I just need to get this place open. What is it you want?
Same thing they do.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's what we need. We need a direct from you, not a police report.
Listen. It just kicked off. It just kicked off last night. There was some idiots were in here. Someone fired. That was it. That's all I remember.
Oh, he never told us anything. What do you remember?
It kicked off. Listen, I haven't got time to speak to you clowns. I've said everything I'm going to say.
Don't think there's
What's
any
the
need
first
to be
thing
calling
that?
us clowns
Where were
now.
you? Where were you when this all happened? Behind the bar.
I was in my office.
Okay.
So you
So
didn't
you
see
heard
it happen.
gunshots in your office?
Listen, I've said everything I was going to say to the cops. I've said everything. I need you to just buzz off. I need to get this place back open. Every day, every hour this is shut, I'm losing money.
And you'll lose a lot
Then
more
you-
money if it never opens again.
It's be in best interest to cooperate, sir.
Yes.
Good. So, we come to our first roll of the evening. Who wants to give me a manipulation roll?
I think Novak's leading the charge here and I'm supporting. You right with that, Casey?
Uh-huh. Sure.
As the senior officer, you can take the lead.
And before you roll it, Casey, I'll let you roll it
Yes.
with advantage because you are with Bakker,
Your
and there's
assistant.
two of you. Yeah.
Okay. So if I just click manipulation, it's going to give me the option to...
It-
Yes.
Yeah, you should do.
6.
So there is one success, and that's all you need.
3.
There's all you need. So there you go. So Taffy He says, all right, okay. It kicked off. Listen, I was in my office and came out onto into the bar area, and things got rowdy. I remember that Jerry Shilar was here, guy from Kill magazine, publisher of the Kill magazine. I mean, he's a big shot. But I remember just there was a crowd of anti-replicant supremacists who started to shout and, you know, have a go at one of our dancers, Iris. And then it just broke out, and then it all just kicked off. There was some guy confronted the those idiots, you know, the ones that don't like the replicants. And I'd seen him at the club before. He was a big guy, bald head. He approached this gang, and then it kicked off. Chairs went up, bottles went up, there was fighting, and then there was a gunshot, and then everyone panicked, screamed, everyone ran for the doors, and then that was it.
Who fired the
They
gun?
called the cops. Didn't see the shooter. Don't know. Don't know.
From which side of the altercation?
Don't know.
Okay.
And outside, Percival,
Yeah.
you've got our friend to one side, and he's giving you a statement. So, yeah. He says, yeah, I was there. There were some guys, replicant haters. I mean, I've been to this bar a few times. They started shouting at one of the girls, Iris, her name is. I didn't like it, so I confronted him, and then it all just kicked off. Oh, by the way, sorry, let me clarify something for you all. I might not have said this. The stuff that you've got in your Kia unit, so photographs, mugshots, all that, you can use that when talking to people. So the stuff with Sandor and Leah, you can say, oh, have you seen this person?
Show the pictures
Or
and stuff, yeah.
you can show them that. You can use that as part of your investigation. I did forget to say that, so I do apologise.
Okay.
It's a knowledge integration assistant, the Kia unit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Tony says he's saying, just there was a gang of just what these replicant haters are like. They just shithouses. They just hate for hate's sake. And I decided to say something, and it all just kicked off, and then there was a gunshot.
How did you confront them?
I just told them to just pipe down and be quiet. Iris she wasn't having fun on stage, and I just don't think it was fair that they were just shouting and demeaning and shouting names. It just wasn't right. So I went over as any man should and told them to keep their mouth shut. And then one of them decided to have a pop back, and one thing led to another.
So it was one of the rabble rousers that had the gun?
I don't know that. I just remember a gunshot. And then there was a guy dead on the floor. Everyone ran for the gun went off, everyone ran for the doors, and then there was the guy on the floor.
So with what you just said, I'll pull up Leah's just a photo and just say, did you see her last night?
I don't think so. No. I tell you, I think I did see though. That guy that runs the Kill magazine, Jelly, whatever. I don't even know how you pronounce his name, but he was here. He was definitely here.
Have you seen him at all?
Show me the photo of the guy again.
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
So he looks at Sandor and he says, he's the guy that got shot. He's the one that got shot. I didn't see him until I saw his body on the floor. But I don't remember seeing the girl.
Just a quick question. Would we have told... So, were they there on police business? In uniform?
Supposedly. So what Holden said to you was that they'd gone to the snake pit to check out. I think it was. Bear with me. Let me double check it for you.
They were there on police business.
They were there. They went to the snake pit to investigate suspected Nexus-8 activity. So Nexus-8 is the model before you're what you are. So there are some of the older models knocking around.
Okay.
And are they banned? Is that why Nexus-8 activity is a problem?
I think the Nexus-8's got recalled when
Right.
there was like this big. After the 2019 incident where replicants were literally going on a murder spree,
Aye, so they got recalled because they're dangerous.
the Tyrell Corporation that used to manufacture replicants went out of business. Now it's the Wallace Corporation that have created the Nexus-9s, and they're being integrated back into society because they're meant to be more emotionally mature.
Yeah.
But and that's why this will cause them problems if it turns out there's something wrong with the Nexus-9. So,
Okay.
excuse me. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. I remember. I didn't see her. I didn't see the guy until I saw him after the gunshot, and everyone had split and run the separate ways, and then. But yeah, as you're talking to him, Percival, there was an insight roll.
Is it a donkey?
No. It's
Did
like
you feel
it's an origami unicorn.
Oh, right, okay.
Adorable.
You can push it. If you push, then you would end up with you'd lose one resolve. Did you get any ones in that?
No.
D10. No,
Yes,
you
you
didn't.
did.
So,
The D10 was the one.
yes, you did. The unicorn.
donkey.
Yes, you did. Yeah. So if you push it, you'll lose a resolve.
That's the unicorn at one.
So-
Rude.
Why?
Unicorn should be a crit.
It's a fumble. The
These
unicorn.
unicorns are cool.
Yeah, I think I'll. Forgetting a one, I think I'll push it. So
Okay.
I'll do that.
Just click push.
Fuck
Oh
you.
no. Oh no. But you do get to push twice.
Oh dear.
If you want to push again, you can. I mean, it's not critical. It's not something that's going to kill you, but you will lose stress because obviously, again, as a replicant, you're emotionally not quite as emotionally mature as humans.
I'll keep it as is now. It rolled it twice.
Leave it
it's
as
gotta
that.
be. Well, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, you take Styles' story, and you sort of noticed he started sweating a little bit. But yeah, so back inside.
Sorry.
You guys are talking to. Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, with taking the statement and stuff, would that automatically include taking his personal details?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's give you his name. You can then check that with the LAPD. You can check it on your key unit if you want. You could put like, oh, send me information about this guy, Giles.
Yeah.
Is his name. Again, another one that I should have mentioned. Some of you might have contacts in the city, so you might reach out to one of your contacts and say, "Have you heard anything on the street about XYZ?" There is a role involved, but that can sometimes get you information as well.
Okay.
So back inside, you guys talking with Taffy, and he's very grumpy. And he's told you what he knows, or the brawl broke out, pale guy. Because people were upsetting Iris, the dancer.
I guess she's a replicant. The dancer.
Are you asking me or Styles? Or Taffy?
I'll ask him.
Yeah.
And was that the replicant abuse they were giving her?
Iris is one of our best. I mean, if you do want to talk to her, she's in a dressing room, which is out the back. She's not in a good state. She's spoken with some of your guys in blue. already. She's just trying to calm her nerves. But yeah, she's one of the best. And yeah, yes, she is a replicant.
Okay. You don't mind if we have a word with her?
No, if she's willing to talk to you. I just want to get this place back up and running, so I can start earning again.
Thank you, Mr. What's his last name?
Lewis.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. I'm going to go and speak to Iris.
Right. Novak, are you going to speak with Iris as well, or are you continuing to press our friend?
I'll
What are you doing?
I'll let Bakker go talk to Iris. He just says, one more thing, Mr. Lewis. Have you ever seen any of these rabble-rousers in the club before?
I mean, we've seen him in here a couple of times. They've usually been quite quiet. They've usually not really done much. You can hear the murmurs, and you can hear the the shitty remarks, but they've never really caused trouble. But last night, it just got out of hand.
Do they have any identifiers? Do they wear like a gang color or a particular tattoo, anything like that you've noticed?
Not that I know of. No, to look at them, they all just look like regular guys off the street. They're not a gang. They're just a bunch of people that don't see the world the same way as others, I suppose, is the nicest way to put it. But they're just a bunch of idiots.
Right. Okay. Thank you for your
Okay.
cooperation.
And he carries on smoking his cigars. Alrighty. So, you've gone to visit our friend. I'm going to say she's in this one. You knock on the door and you hear her, come in. And inside you see a girl, young girl. She's got a robe on. She's really shaken up.
Oh,
She
I
looks
was hoping
like
for
this.
I was hoping for a lap dance. She's obviously not ready for one, eh?
This is Iris, and
Okay.
Iris is sat and she's smoking a cigarette really fast. And she turns to you and says, "Oh, and are you police officer too?"
Yeah, I'm not going to say like Detective Bakker. I'm just going to use my Sunday name, my government name, Olsen, which is a woman's name apparently. I am a woman. I'm going to use my feminine charms to speak with this one alone. And I'm going to just give her a very similar line of questions. So, yeah, we're just trying to work out what happened, just make sure the right people get questioned. So, wondering how much you saw and who you saw and if you saw who the shooter was.
No, I was working, and there was a go on.
I understand you were working, and I understand that everything kicked off because of some racial or some abuse that you were getting. They were bullying you.
Yeah, there was a crowd, and they started off as a normal crowd does, and then they must have started when they were drunk. They must have got a little bit braver, and they started shouting some things, and it's not fun. But I tried to push past it, and not really, not as bad as that. So,
Yeah, it's horrible that you have to suffer that just to do your job. I feel terrible for you, Iris, and we just want to make sure that the right kind of people get barred from places where girls like you work. We don't want them to be able to abuse you like that again. So, anything
one
you
of my
can tell me about
friends-
them.
yeah, one of my
Will really
friends
help.
tried to stop them. Guy called Styles,
Right.
bald guy, quite a big guy, and he tried to help, but I think they didn't take kindly to him trying to help me.
Okay.
So
Hopefully I'll get to have a word with your friend Styles. How many were they at this?
oh, there was a few I can't remember. As you're talking, she's sat there smoking a cigarette. You start to try and read the room a little bit, and as you do, make us an insight roll.
Okie dokie. My
Bakker.
first roll.
No.
Hey.
Oh, that is success. So accept that. Good. You, as she's explaining this to you, and you can see that there's a few key points of her body language that tells you that she's not being entirely truthful with you.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is, but your instincts, your training kicks in. It says something's not right about the story that she's giving you.
I'm going to gently prompt her. I'm gently probe her a bit more. When she finishes her cigarette, I'll offer her one of mine. And then I'll look if she's got a coffee. Like, is there a coffee machine? I really want a coffee. Can we get a coffee before we go in? Before we talk anymore? Is that all right, Iris?
Yeah. We can grab a coffee. She's got a little coffee cafetiere thing.
Yeah.
And she starts pouring out a coffee. She's smoking a cigarette. Thank you.
9 sugars in mine, please.
But it'll be synth sugar probably.
Oh, 12 then. That shit. You need a little bit extra. 12 in mine, please.
So yeah. That's all I know. It's my friend Styles.
I know
He helps out.
I know it can be difficult to talk to the police, Iris. I know it can. But and I know I'm not one of you, but I've got empathy for you. And I tell her about my time in the army and where I served and what I did, and just trying to get, build a little bit of trust, and that she let her know that I'm a sympathizer, a synthesizer.
Give us a manipulation roll.
Okay.
No? Pushing it? No?
I might as well. I didn't get any ones, did I? Let's go for it. There we go.
There you go. See, it's always worth it.
It wasn't that.
She says
you don't lose one for pushing. No. So I don't lose any resolve there, right? Cool.
No. Only if you've rolled a 1 on your first one. So she says to you, look, Styles he looks after us. There are other N9 dancers at the club. It's not just me. He's just a friendly guy, and he helps out. He helps the replicants out. He just seems to be on our side. I don't really know who he is. He knocks around on the Animoid row from time to time, and he comes to the club and he just sort of looks after us without us having to ask.
Yeah.
And that's really it.
Some people do just want to look after you. I do as well. That's why I served. That's the only reason I served, was to look after you. Not enough people do want to treat you the same as us. You are just the same as us. Look at us, Iris. You're a woman, I'm a woman. There's no real difference between us, eh?
It's true.
I'm still trying to butter her up. Yeah, it would just be really helpful if you knew, even like which one was the shooter, or what colour hair they had, or any detail you could remember at all.
I didn't see. We saw the dead guy on the floor afterwards, after it all happened, and after the shot, everyone screamed and everyone ran for the door. And
what about this? Did you see this girl? And I'll show her my pit boy. The girl. My Kia, sorry.
I like that. Pit boy. Love it. Yeah, I saw. They were in the night before, and they were sitting by the bar, so they must have been in last night. And they seem to be crowd. You know, when you could go to a place and you people watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
And they seem to be. And then last night they were doing the same thing, and the fight kicked off. And I'm sure, because obviously on stage, I saw them move away from the bar, and they moved towards the fight, and then we heard the gunshot, and it was like the loudest bang you've ever heard over the music. It was really, really loud, but I didn't see who pulled the trigger.
Okay.
But the girl I've seen a few times.
Oh, yeah.
More often than not when I'm working, and she seems to know. Yeah, and she seems to know Styles. I've seen her speaking to Styles a few times. Seem to be friends. I mean, they never looked like they were falling out or anything like that.
Styles sounds like a nice guy. It sounds like anybody would be friends with him. I'm probably going to speak to Styles next.
Well,
I'm glad I
speaking of
spoke to him
that,
first, but I will be speaking to him next.
speaking of that, actually, first of all, Casey, what is Novak doing? What's Novak doing?
Novak wants to look around the room, see if he can find
Alright.
any clues. He wants to take a look at the mirror and see from which direction. Is that a bullet
Okay.
hole, or was it smashed with something? And if it was hit with a bullet, like from which direction it was fired?
Yeah. So you're basically scanning the crime scene, for want of a better word. You
Yeah.
smoking your cigarette and you're having a wander around. You go towards the mirror.
Yep.
Like I say, it's a huge sort of oval mirror, gold sort of plating around the side of it. You look behind and you find a deformed bullet stuck in the wall behind. You taking it out?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I
so
want
you
to take
pull
it out, and I also want to just see how it entered, like the wall, like what direction it was coming from.
So looking at the direction, so it's from the so you established that it's probably someone shot from average height from the ground. So they were stood up, and they've basically shot as a I don't know what you'd say as a normal shot position, essentially. And as you're digging this deformed bullet stuck in the wall, you pop it in a little polythene bag,
Yeah.
and you look around because you know how guns work. There should be a bullet casing somewhere. When you
Right.
fire a gun, the casing ejects and the bullet leaves the barrel. But you cannot find a casing no matter how hard you look. And the blood stain is a large pool. It's semi-dried by now. And do you take a sample of that as well?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So you bag up a couple of bits of evidence. Bullet from the wall. You recognise, or you think you recognise the size of the bullet. You think it's 44, but obviously you'd need to go to the lab to confirm that. And yeah, you take a sample of the blood. And outside, Percival, what are you doing? Are you still with Styles? Well, also, by the way, are we going to say, and you can agree with me or disagree with me on this, the information that you guys get, are you sharing this in your Kia unit with each other?
I'd assume so.
Yeah, so like when I said notepad, that's probably like if it's something I can input it.
Tapping it in there.
A shared
Yeah.
document. I would assume
Yeah.
we've got a shared document that we can all access, and we'll update each other through that. I think we can assume that's the default, and if any of us want to keep any secrets from each other, we'll then state that we're doing that. I think default we're not. I think default every information will be shared.
Perfect. And I mean, even in the rule book, it does say there's not really any secrets. You know, there's never a point where the GM will say, can you take your headphones off or anything like that? They assume that all information is going to be shared, so that's absolutely fine. So yeah, so Novak, you will know about Percival's interview with Styles. Likewise, Bakker will know about that. And you'll all know what each other's been doing. You'll have been updating at the same time. So you've all got access to the same information, essentially. Percival, sorry, the sidetracked. What's Percival doing now?
So I think I would have like thanked Silas, the styles even, and just said just hang around in case we've got any more questions, if that's okay with you. And then I would have took a step back to search his details and such, and fully update the document, see what it brought up.
So you find this on the database.
Okay. So
Nexus 8.
what is our protocol with the Nexus 8s?
Yeah, if we come across an 8, what are we supposed to do?
Oh, you tell me.
Well, what's protocol?
Let me put it this way.
What's our department's ruling? What we're supposed to do when we come across them?
Well, Sandor and Leah was sent here to investigate Nexus 8 stuff going on. I don't think Nexus 8 are outright banned. You don't have to retire. They call it retiring a replicant when you're basically killing a replicant. You don't have to retire them on site.
Right.
So protocol, don't know, just treat them as any other sort of replicant, really.
Right, okay.
What I would say, you might question why he didn't declare that he was a replicant, or I don't know. Up to you.
I mean, nobody
How do you
asked
wanna play
him. Nobody asked him if he was a
Which is very
replicant.
true. This is very true.
Okay, yeah. So I pull up his file. So this is. Oh, so he was just a normal labourer, not. Okay, yeah. So once I pulled up his details, and I've updated like my part of the police report. I will go back. I will go back to him and like to try and bring this up.
I've
To
got a
have a
couple of
discussion with him.
questions about it, Dave, about his wee file here. So, function, hard labour and combat. That's just the purpose the replicant is built for. That's the job function, right? Physical state level A, does that mean he's in good tip-top condition because it's A? And then mental state level C means he's not so good. Is that right?
Mental state. What? Mental states. You pull up the. Sorry, bear with me. I think it means he's not. That would have been at his last baseline test as well. I think. I'll tell you what. Let me try and pull up the rule book.
And while looking at that, I see fingerprints. I guess replicants, they also have unique fingerprints just like humans.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they? Can you tell the difference between a replicant one and a human one, or are they same?
Same.
Okay.
There's a particular way you can figure out if a person's a replicant or not, and that is delivering a particular test, which is done as the Voight Kampf machine, or with a Voight Kampf machine, or you look into the right eye. There's like almost a tattoo, which will identify them as a replicant as well. And there's no reason a replicant shouldn't identify themselves as a replicant. Can't find it in the rule book. But yeah, I think it's mental state C. He's probably not the best on his last baseline test.
Alright, so A is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you could probably think of it as your stats have an A to D rating. A being the best, D being not the best. So it's probably along those lines.
And if a replicant gets to D, do they retire it?
No, just if they can pass the Voight Kampf test, or the baseline test and the Voight Kampf test, they pass that, then
Then they can
they're
continue.
fine.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Tony. So you're going back to Styles, did you say?
Yeah. So I'll go back to him, and I will just be forthright, and just say, like, show me the files. Like, what's the deal here? You didn't declare your status. You're at NX8.
And you see his face changes a little bit. So what? What does that matter? We don't have to go around singing about the fact that we're replicants. We had a bunch of guys in there that were being abusive to one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and I just closed it down. And then someone got shot. I don't know what me being a replicant has to do with things.
Well, I mean, it's withholding that certain information when you're talking about going up against people who were saying mean things and slurs against replicants. You know, it just doesn't exactly look great.
I help replicants when I need to, and Iris needed help. So I don't know what you want from me for that. I mean, I've told you everything I know, and now you've turned it all into something to do with me. Like, I was trying to help things. Someone else got shot. It's got nothing to do with me, and now you've started turning me into a suspect.
I'm just trying to. I want it all to be clear with the facts. This was something that was missed out. I just want to be sure. Somebody died. We've got to check this out. And we've got to be sure that there's no misfire or...
You've got my story. If you want to talk some more, you either arrest me. Other than that, I'm going. And he turns to walk away.
I wonder. So she never mentioned that he was a replicant. She just says that he likes to help replicants. And she said, for no reason. So I don't think the girls of this club, the replicant strippers, I don't think they know that their white knight guy is a replicant. They think that he's some human trying to help them. I think.
Maybe.
I'm typing this into my Pip-Boy as I'm thinking it out loud.
So as he starts to go, I'm not gonna try and arrest him. I'm just gonna say, look, Styles, I understand that didn't come out the best, but you have to understand where we're coming from. If there's a rider group, somebody ended up shot. Everyone is getting asked questions like these.
I've told you what I know. That's
Okay.
it. I ain't speaking no more. Double negative there for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him wander off and cool down.
Ready? Okay. Back
Interesting.
inside.
Interesting point,
Go.
Dave, when you made a double negative. Do synths make mistakes like that? Like mistakes with their speech?
In the Blade Runner universe, even though they are, for all intents and purposes, machines, essentially, they are literally almost human. They make mistakes, they bleed, they cry, they get upset, they get angry. They are, as the saying is, more human than human, is one of the sayings of the films.
Okay.
So yeah, they will make mistakes. They will not understand things. They can have a childlike approach to things.
Sounds like something a synth would say, but okay.
Yeah. So yeah, inside, Novak, you've collected your evidence. You've got this blood sample. You've had a chat with Taffy Lewis. You've had a chat with a few of the officers. What else are you doing? It's up to if are you carrying on? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm kind of waiting for Bakker to finish talking to Iris.
Okay.
So I think Novak is a little slow to look at everybody's stuff that they enter in. I think he does his thing, enters his thing in, and then kind of goes through it. He doesn't keep up to date with it. And so
Excellent. Okay.
So he's probably going over what they've discovered, just kind of standing at the bar having a smoke, putting in his information.
Alrighty. And Bakker, you're
I'm still with
still in
Iris.
Iris's dressing room.
Yeah, so as the info about Styles comes up and I've got that information now, I'm going to say to her, so how long have you known Styles? How long's he been coming around?
Styles is he just comes in the club and so he's there every other night, maybe every night. I don't know.
He's an
He just
NXT.
comes in. Some nights I'm well. Oh,
He's an
it
NXT.
doesn't surprise. Don't think it surprises me. If are you telling me or are you asking me?
No, I'm
know.
asking. He seems
Oh, I
like an
don't know.
NXT. I'm just assuming he seems like an NXT. I think you know better than I do. Yes, right?
I don't know, but it makes sense if he gets as angry as he did at the the replicant supremacists. It makes sense, but that doesn't make him a bad guy, does it?
No, it makes him normal. It makes him absolutely normal. It makes him more human than human, as they say. He's got emotion. He stands up for the right thing. He gets pissed off when people are doing the wrong thing. He seems like a really good guy. I'm actually glad that you girls have someone like him. He seems like a top fella.
Well, I've told you what I know. I mean,
Do
do you mind?
Yeah, of course. But just this Styles guy, he really just does this from the goodness of his heart for you. He's not looking for something back from any of you girls, is he?
He's never asked for anything.
Okay, that's
So-
good. And you feel safe around him, right?
Like he's never tried anything, and he's always stuck up for us. So it's not that I wouldn't say I don't feel safe around him.
There's a question, actually. Do replicants, bad ones, do they have that kind of urges? Will they like assault a woman, like things like that?
I would say they've probably got the capability for it. They've definitely got the capability for romance.
Yeah. So it's okay.
That's there. Yeah.
Okay, so they'll commit the same kind of crimes that a human does: murders, violent crimes, sexual crimes, all the bad stuff. Okay.
Capable of it. Yeah.
Capable of it. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to know because maybe they're not capable of it. Maybe they don't have that kind of in them at all. But I wanted to know. Well, that's good that you trust him. He seems like a top bloke. I'm gonna have a chat with him. I'm glad you highlighted him to me. I'm gonna give her another cigarette and say, "Tell you what, you just finish the pack. There, that's on me."
Oh, thank you.
Here you go. I'm gonna give her a little something here. Take 15 minutes off your shift and have an extra coffee or something on me, and I'm gonna give her like a $50 tip or whatever.
Oh, thank you very much.
I don't know how much dollars means in this timeline, but I'll give her
Right,
like a
it's probably-
tip.
I know what you mean. Oh, thank you. No, that's great. Thank you. And she carries on with a cigarette and. Okay.
I'll leave
So, you're headed back to Novak.
Yeah.
Did you say you're going to go and talk to our friend outside?
No, I don't think so. Actually, I think Percival's probably got all the info out of him that we need. Actually.
Okay. So, are you all gathering inside, outside, and what are you doing next?
I'm staying inside.
Yeah, I would have gone inside after Percival.
What do we
So you
think
guys
of?
share your information. You can do that, obviously, by all means. But I think you've talked to everyone at the crowd, unless there's anyone else you want to speak to or do whilst you're here.
Nah,
You guys talk it over.
I want to speak to the guys about what we've discovered here and what do we think of this Styles guy? What's your opinion on him, gentlemen?
I think he truly does care about what happened here. He cares about what happens with Iris. But yeah, I think there is a hint of a temper.
Kind of a temper. Do you think he sees himself as maybe something like a father figure to these girls, or is it more of a romantic, like he loves these girls kind of thing? What do you think? Bit of both.
Yeah, I think a bit of both. I think what they were saying to Iris just got too much for him. He wanted it to stop, but he said he didn't start out aggressive. But so far we've not really had anyone to corroborate that. So yeah.
I'd like to look for Iris's data file if there's one. If she's a replicant. What's her last name? I asked Bakker.
They don't have one. I don't. You know what?
So replicants don't have last names. They have a number and then a name, right? Because, like,
Yes.
for example, Tony's called Replicant JL2 7.80 Percival.
It's like a model number.
Model number and
Yes.
then a name, yeah. Like a serial number almost, like a registration.
So Iris doesn't have a there's nothing in the system about Iris, which means she was made to do what she's doing now. And I think they call it like
Okay.
an entertainment model. And she's never done anything
Right.
else. She's never committed a crime. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do. So she's not in the system. Or she's not in the LAPD system anyway.
So she was made to be a stripper. She'll be a stripper her whole life, and the minute she stops being a stripper, she'll die. That's quite bad.
Yeah.
And these are the philosophical questions that Blade Runner asks us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it? Yeah.
Is she a thing or is she a person? And this is the dilemma. But yeah, there's no information on as you guys are in the main hall talking, and obviously Novak, you're looking for this information. You hear a door open and close, sort of towards the back, and you notice because this door here is open. You see a sort of shadow pass it if someone's walking past.
Which door? Sorry.
That one.
Okay.
So you hear a door open and close at the back of the building as you're talking, and then you see a shadow past that door as if someone's walked past on the other side of it.
Is there anyone else in this room with us, or was it just the owner?
There's cops. You've got Taffy Lewis. He's still milling around at the bar. There's a few beat cops knocking around, just taking notes and looking around. It's not totally empty. And obviously you had Iris at the back.
Is there any
In
other
the
girls
dressing
here? Any
rooms.
other dancers? Or is it just Iris?
Just Iris at this moment.
And the place is closed. They have got it closed down, obviously.
Yes.
Now, here's a question again, and this is just you teaching me a little bit more about the setting. So, a replicant like Iris, does she go home to go to bed, or does she just switch off for a night? Or
No, replicants have apartments. They get paid. They eat food. They drink.
they pay rent?
They pay rent, pay taxes, do all the stuff that a human
They're
would
mostly
do.
biological. Yeah.
They just have a 4-year lifespan. That's probably the only difference to humans.
Right. So is it more like a clone, a version of a human clone than a robot?
Probably, yeah.
I think- They're genetically engineered, right, to do whatever job they're supposed to do.
Yep.
I think.
But they're
And,
mostly
Yeah,
organic, and they're made of human, or like they've engineered it from humans.
They're still synthetic,
Aye.
as far as I know.
It's closer to a human clone than a robot, the way I'm kind of seeing it, I think.
Yeah, they're not. It's not like
Yeah.
they can scan someone, like RoboCop or anything like. It's none of that. If they're a combat unit, they might have heightened strength, agility.
They don't have like retinal displays and a HUD and shit.
No.
Yeah, right.
No.
Got you.
They might have faster reflexes, again, if they're a combat unit. If they're an entertainment unit,
I bet
they
singing
might be
voice and things like that.
Singing voice, dancing skills, all that sort of stuff. But they essentially evolve from what they are produced as to what they become. But yeah, they're as capable as anything pretty much that humans are capable of.
And I guess over that 4-year lifespan, they live in human society and they gain a personality and relationships and all that.
Yeah, and they don't, a lot of them end up, they don't want to die and they don't want to live in slavery, which is what some of them see it as. And they evolve beyond that. I don't want to be held, I don't want to be a slave to human beings. And
it seems very much like slavery to me. Slavery to me.
Revolution.
I can't see it as anything other than slavery. Like, it seems like slavery. Because they're very much sentient.
But some accept this is what they call their lot in life. This is what they do, and some enjoy what they do, and others are like, no, I am more than this. And that's where rebellious replicants come about. So you're all gathering your notes together. You've heard these footsteps and this shadow past this door. Not that.
See who that is. It seems relevant.
Yeah, because nobody should. No, the cops and stuff shouldn't be going back there at this stage now.
Not if it all happened out here in the main floor.
Yeah, and if the owner's still here, then yeah, who's wandering about?
I mean, unless it is a cop looking for like different ways people could have like left the building and stuff. Let's go see what it is. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Look.
So you know the way, Bakker, because you've been back there, and you see that Iris's door is closed, but you look up the hallway and you see this door down here to your right, slightly ajar. So it's the back entrance, basically,
right,
the exit to the back.
Is there?
And you can go on. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was going to say you think you can hear voices. You can't quite hear what they're saying, but you can hear faint. Like, you can hear someone's talking out there.
In this direction. And is Iris' door shut?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna poke my head in. Is she there?
He's not. As you
She's
open the door. No. Cigarette. Ashtrays got stubbed out cigarettes. Half a cup of coffee left on the dressing table. Still warm, because it wasn't long since you made it.
I'm gonna take a quick jog over to this door and see if that's her outside. I wanted to say bye.
What are the others doing before we do anything else?
Well, when I see Bakker actually go into the hallway, Novak's gonna go in and back her up, just in case there's anything going on back there.
Okay, so
yeah.
You're up there as well.
Yeah.
Percival, are you with them or are you?
I would have followed up to the door.
Okay.
But
so all three of you then can hear these voices. By the way, if you was all up there, you can all hear murmurings outside this slightly open fire escape door.
Thinking my head with it. I want to see where Iris went.
Yeah, so if they're heading that way, I'm gonna just check the corridor, because we don't actually know where this person came from. Whether that door closing was just them closing it, or having a look around. So I'm gonna have a quick glance if there's anybody else that's come in.
So you glance down this corridor. You can see there's a couple of doors on either side. One of the signs above the door says storage, and the other says loaded landing platform. So that's where basically stuff comes in, stock, takes deliveries from wagons and things like that, from lorries. So essentially, this is behind the bar area. You can't see anyone down there, though.
Okay.
It seems a bit barren.
Yeah, I mean that was my main
Yeah.
check.
Okay.
But yeah, there's nobody down there. Like, there's nobody. If there's anything untoward going and or people are trying to sneak and look at what's going on, there's a friend on lookout, shall we say? If there's nothing there, then I would make my way to the others.
Put you back over here. So, Bakker, you stand near the door and you can hear the voices are a little bit clearer now. One female, one male. Talking to each other. Not whispering, but they're talking quietly. You can't quite make out what it is they're talking about.
Well, I'm gonna, before I poke my head through to look, I'm gonna try and really struggle and try and listen and see if I can hear what they're talking, because I want to know if one of them's Iris for a start.
Give us Oh, that wouldn't be a stealth roll. You want to listen?
Yeah.
That's going to be
Observation.
Observation.
Observations and intelligence.
I'll let you choose, because they're both the same rating, so I'll let you
Got
choose
I've
observation
got
or
D6
insight.
on both of them. I think it feels like observation for trying to listen in on somebody.
Okay.
Intelligence
Yeah.
observation. That sounds about right to me. Like, okay. Oh no, you want a 6 or more? I'm gonna push it. Come on, there we go.
There you
there's
go.
2.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Wow.
So you do make out that you can tell that this is Iris's voice, and you manage to get the door open enough that it doesn't make a sound. So you don't alert them to your presence, but you can hear her basically telling another person everything that she's just told you, and basically asking this other person what she should do.
Who's the other person? I don't know.
It's a male voice. Maybe one of your colleagues might recognize it.
Oh, it's
Percival.
his name, isn't it?
As you get a bit closer, you recognize the male voice that can be heard as Styles. So, like I say, you can hear Iris, and she's saying, "Oh, one of the detectives came in and asked me about you and asked me about the gunshot, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what am I meant to do? What am I supposed to do?" And you hear Styles trying to calm her down first of all. What are you doing?
I'll look at Novak and Bakker and just, and as quiet as I can, and just say, Styles, what they doing?
Seems that
Novak just nods.
it seems that this Styles really does look after these girls, even more than they're kind of letting on. I think, eh?
Seems so.
She's out there asking them what she should do about us. Maybe this guy really is some sort of father figure to them.
So I kind of just gestured to the door. It's like, we're going in.
I mean, I don't think we need to disturb their conversation. I think we just wait and see what he says to her when she asks what should she do about us. I'm interested in what he replies to that. I want to just wait and see what he says, if I can.
Are you carrying on listening? Okay. You can. It don't have to be all of you. As a group roll, nominate one person, and you can do a further observation roll.
Am I not getting anything from having the extra success? Does that not carry over to this? No.
No. You've established that it was Iris, and you've heard some of what she said.
Okay, I'll be like, and does anybody have a better observation than D6?
Got a 12.
Ooh!
There you go.
Have a listen, Novak. You've got those expert ears. Have a listen. See what he says.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
12's like a double 6, right? 2 successes.
Basically, yeah. Anything above, I think it's anything above a 10 is treated as a double success.
Cool.
You hear, obviously, Iris saying all this, and you hear Styles saying, "Look, just you've told him. You just stick to the story. You've told him. We don't need to tell him any more than what you've told them. Just stick to stick to the story. These dumb cops, they'll forget about this. They'll move on from here soon. I fed him the bullshit story. You've told them what you know. Just stick to that. You don't have to panic. Don't worry."
Hey, when I think they're finished the conversation, I'm gonna just kind of usher us kind of to move away from the door, go back into the other room.
Yeah, good plan.
Okay.
So they're sticking to a story, eh? That's interesting.
A bullshit story. I think this is what our friends were here investigating.
Our friends were investigating them, and our friends have one of them's gotten killed and one of them's missing after investigating them. Wonder what the hell they're up to, eh?
Yeah, they know more.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's something going on, something serious going on. More than a bit of a, it's definitely more than a fight over a bit of racism, eh?
Seems that way.
So, you hear the footsteps disappear from the alleyway as Styles and Iris disappear into the city. And, okay, what are you doing now? Are you... you tell me where you're going next.
Well,
Or what are you doing next, should I say?
There was talk of going to see the body. Do we still think we need to go and see that?
We need to figure out, like, what are we missing? If they're telling a story, there's something that we're missing.
Yeah, so what were our guys investigating in the first place? What have they got? So we checked her records, nothing came up for her. Did anything come up for Styles? Is there anything on Styles' record? I'm gonna pull him up on the system.
You should have Styles' data file.
I've got a picture of him, and it says hard labour and combat and everything, but I've not got a date. Have I got a data file?
That's all that's on there. That's all that's on there. Data file. Inception date, function,
so he's not
physical
got any,
state.
So that means he's not got any police record because it would be on that.
It would be on there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I wonder where he works. What can it? So he was either he's hard labour or combat. I'm gonna try. How do we work out where he works? Can I put his detail into a database and find out where he works? What his job is?
You can
Or
try.
Does he just hang about strip bars playing Papa to fucking young stripper girls all day every day?
You can certainly try.
Fucking
Or especially Bakker and Novak, you might have contacts that you know that you might ask around that might know something. They might not. But you're more than welcome to try. It does take a bit of time, that, because you have to make calls and you have to go, speak to your contacts out on the street. But you do have I think you've got connections role.
Yeah.
So you want to make a connection. Oh, sorry, go on.
Before he does connections, he'd like to talk to this the journalist from Quell magazine, because he was also here and he might have more information and give us a little bit more to go on.
Jelly, what's his name?
Jelly
Shiler is not there now.
No,
you would have to go to the Kill magazine.
I would have to go to the magazine offices to track him down, but that is what I would prefer to do next.
Okay, that's absolutely
Instead
fine.
Instead of taking time on connections.
That's fine. So Novak, you're going to head off to the Kill magazine.
Yeah, let these guys know that's what he'd like to do next.
That's fine. You can split. You can split up, and you can still. Don't forget, when you split up, you can still communicate with each other. You effectively talk like you're in the same room almost.
I don't see any need
Um,
to split up at the moment.
So, Novak, you're heading to you bid your colleagues farewell. Sort of flick your cigarette that you might be smoking. Get into your spinner. You let them know.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. You know, you're gonna go and speak to Jelly Shiler at Kill Magazine, and you head off into the LA city skyline. What is Percival and Bakker doing?
I'm gonna run a search on this guy and see if I can find out where he works, where he lives. A bit more information about.
Sorry about that, mate. My son was asking me a question. Say again.
All right,
I do
okay.
apologise.
I want to run a background check and not a background check, like I want to run a full check on Styles, where he lives, where he works, who he's. I want to know more about him.
If you want to do that, that'll take a bit of time, but you'd have to roll a connections.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm going to do for him. I don't think I've
So
got a good
basically,
roll
what
on it,
you're basically gonna go and sit on one of these stools and start ringing round because you're an LAPD detective. You know people on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You'll know people that might have heard stuff. So
I'll ring some people that own bodegas and jewelry stores and pawn shops and all these guys. Yep.
So you do as a
connections
roll, please.
Okay. Oh, that was jobbies. Oh, I really want to know more about this guy, so I think I'm going to push it.
Okay.
I've got one. Is that 1-1 or 2-1? It's 1-1, isn't it?
That is 1-1, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
So I got a 7, but also got a 1. So that's a success and a jobicorn, a unicorn.
He did. He did. So, yeah, so I'll leave you tapping away to speak to your connections and come back to you. What is Percival doing?
Well, I think while we're staying here, I want to.
You don't have to stay here. Don't forget.
You know, I mean, while I'm here, should I say? I want to utilize because my abilities are in like crime scene analysis.
Yeah.
So I want to actually like take in the crime scene because obviously I started out outside. So I want to take in the crime scene. I like go back because looking at the picture we've got, I want to. I don't know if this has already been done. If it is, I'll read up on it. But basically, because the mirror's shot, and from what we've been told, there was only one shot, wasn't there?
One gunshot.
Yeah.
From what you've heard, yes.
So I want to, it's like seeing where that is, and then try and in my brain mark before, we get any actual equipment in here. Trying to mock out like a line, like guessing where this person was, and where the body was found, and referencing it to try and see if it was.
You're doing a bit of CSA, a bit of CSI stuff.
Yeah, so it's like, were they on the opposite side of the room and saw an opportunity, or were they in the scuffle, kind of thing.
Very interesting.
Distance.
I like that. I like that. Again, going to take a bit of time.
Yeah.
That's going to be. That'll be observation. Either observation or insight. I'll let you choose. I think I know which one you're going to choose.
Yeah, I'm going to go with observation.
All my skills are fighting.
Success. All right. So we'll leave you.
Oh, you can click the accept button.
Yes. You can click the. Oh, you can click the push button. Okay, so I'll leave you circling the crime scene. You've sort of gone into analysis mode. Bakker is over at the bar, sipping on a coffee.
End of the day.
Did you get a success, Bakker? You did, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
You did. So you're ringing round, emailing whatever the version of email is in this world to your contacts, informants, that sort of thing. And Novak is on his way to the kill offices. And on that note, we will take a quick 5-10 minute break, if that suits everyone.
That's fine
Yes,
by me.
please.
Yes.
And we will come back in 5 minutes. So please stick around, Twitch. We'll be back soon. And we're back. So, Novak, you have headed off in your spinner to the Kill magazine offices, and Olsen Bakker is searching through her contacts. And Percival, let's unpause it. You're investigating the crime scene. So you Percival, we'll start with you. You looking through your notes that Novak left. Novak found the bullet behind the mirror, but couldn't find a bullet casing anywhere. And he put down that he took a sample of blood from the that was on the floor. You can see the broken bottles and everything. So give us that roll that we talked about. I think you were going to... Oh, you did. Observation, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you got 1 success. So, looking at the crime scene photo, so I'll pull up again for the viewers. And you guys. You're quite good at this. You can see the evidence of the brawl and where it happened. You know that the person shot from the sidelines, and I want to say it doesn't look like it was a shot that was random. Can't be 100% sure, of course, but it looks like it was. If someone was on the floor and shot, the bullet would have gone up in the air or it would have hit something else. But this was a straight shot towards whoever was stood sort of in the middle of the room as this brawl was going off, and the fact that no one else was hit, and there was quite a few people in this brawl, sort of hints that it might not have been a random gunshot. It wasn't an accident, maybe.
Skilled.
Yeah. And there's a lot of blood. So that also tells you that it was a large caliber weapon. Bakker.
Yes.
You are digging around to find information on Styles, did you say?
Mm-hmm. Styles specifically.
You get some bits back. A couple of your guys in the Animoid Row say that we've seen this guy. He knocks around every now and again. You know, we've heard that he might be part of an underground replicant group, but they don't know much more about it because there's very little known about it at the moment. It's just rumors that they've heard that he may be part of some replicant underground group.
There's not a name for that organization, no.
Not that any of your contacts know.
If there is one, he's definitely a part of it.
That's the rumor.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a rumor that your contacts have heard. No one can say 100%, but that's what goes around sort of on the streets.
And what's his job? Where does he work?
No one knows.
No one knows where he works.
He just sort of hangs around at the snake pit.
Do we have a last known place of work?
No.
Okay.
He was a what was he? Can't find it now. He was a combat unit, and he was doing hard labor, probably off-world. There's a few colonies off-world, so he may have been on one of the off-world colonies.
Do we know where he lives?
No.
No, okay. Is that about all I'll get on him, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So, are you two? What are you two doing now? Before I jump to the Kill magazine office.
Is there anyone else you want to speak to here?
No, I mean, after assessing the crime scene as I wanted to, I think I would head back to the station to check the body and then potentially talk about going to Leah's apartment, but would wait for Novak for that.
Yeah.
So you want to head back to the LAPD?
Back to the station. Yeah.
Alrighty. So you jump into your respective spinners. You leave some details with the uniformed officers that are on site, saying if anything else comes up, obviously to get in touch with you. You leave a card with Taffy, who just sort of crumples it up and throws it on the counter.
You fucking asshole.
He's sort of happy to see the back of you. And you get into your spinners and off you set to the LAPD. And we shall go. First of all, we'll go to the Kill office.
Love the logos on the maps.
Yeah.
Like the signage.
This like the up here.
Yeah.
it's
And there was one on the bar as well. It's very cool.
Yeah. So we'll do that, and we'll activate this one as well. So this is so we'll come back to you to you guys in a second. So it is now second part of the shift. Second part of the day, sorry. So we're going to jump forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's sort of early afternoon. And you arrive, Novak. You arrive at the Kill office, and you enter the waiting room. It's a seedy office. This it's still in Sector 1. Sector 1's quite big, but it's a seedy sort of part of town. And you have heard rumours about Jel Shiler, who is the editor of this magazine, and you've heard that he's a member of a replicant empathy movement. So basically it's a group of people that are empathetic to replicants and their plight. You see on the as you enter the reception, you see on the desk, the table in the reception, there is a magazine, which is can I show it you without?
I'm sure it's only one person.
It's this one. No, it's not that one. I won't show it to you yet. You see a Kill magazine on the table, and it's got Kill across the top. It's like we call it the Sun newspaper. It's a red top,
Tabloid.
what do you call it? Like a sensationalist tabloidy type magazine, spreading stories and things like that. Not very
Trashy
reputable.
bullshit newspaper.
Yeah. And it's a smoke-filled office, and there's a few people knocking around, and the receptionist sees you come in, and she says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I'm Detective Willem Novak, and I show my badge. Is
What can I
Mr.
do for you,
Shiler in?
detective? He is. I'll see if he's available. And she presses a button. She says, "Mr. Shiler, there's a detective here from the LAPD to see you." And he comes back with, "Send him through." And she says, "Yeah, you can go through." So you head. She points you towards his office. Let me get rid of that. Which is this way. So you're headed into Shila's office, and behind one of the desks is this handsome gentleman,
Woofed.
and he looks at you, and he's, what is it? What is it, detective? What can I do for you?
I show him my badge too, and then have a seat.
Oh yeah,
I'm
please
here
have
to
have a
ask-
seat.
I'm here to ask about what happened last night. I'd like a statement. Of what happened at the Snake Pit?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I saw it. It's, yeah. I mean, I was there. I saw what happened. Kicked off, drinking. There was a skin job dancing on stage, and then this big albino guy started to argue with some of my friends, and I think his name's Styles. I have seen him around the row from time to time. What have you found out so far, detective? What?
So there
What do
wasn't
you
any
know?
heckling of the dancer on stage.
I mean, people were drinking.
Mhm.
And yeah, this is what happens when people start drinking. There may have been some words said, but you know, words are words. And this guy just took it a bit too far.
Can you give me the nature of the argument?
He just came over telling these guys to shut up, and was it?
What were they saying? These were
you
your
know,
friends.
Skin job, you don't belong here, that sort of thing. We've got friends that are all have their quirks, let's say.
Right. So he came over, started yelling at you. What happened next?
Listen, I've already told my story. I mean, I'm very busy.
Yeah,
detective.
I need to hear it from you. I need to hear direct from you.
Manipulation roll, please.
Manipulation. Okay,
Got this, Casey.
I need to push that.
Yes.
Just click the little push button.
There.
Oh no.
Mhm.
I've told you what I know. I'm curious to know what you know, detective. What have you found? I mean, you give me some information that might help
It might help
Me
you loosen your
jog my
tongue.
memory, maybe.
Yeah. There was a gunshot. Do you know who fired the gun? I got one gunshot into a mirror.
Well, I heard the gunshot, and everyone started running for the door. But you could maybe wait till tomorrow, eh? You could probably read about it in our magazine.
Let's see.
It's gonna be a right juicy story, this one, detective.
I got one gunshot going off that hits a mirror, and I got another guy dead on the floor, but no gunshot.
All I could tell you is that guy Styles, the bald guy, the big albino looking guy. The brawl happened. Saw a girl. There was a girl there. Not sure. But then
Yeah,
once,
she looked like
once,
this?
Once, That's her.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna show her.
He says, yeah, I saw her, and there was another guy there that she was with.
Yeah, this guy, right?
I mean, yeah. Is he the guy that got shot? Is he the guy that was killed?
That's the guy that was killed.
When this all happened, and we all ran outside after the gunshot, I'm sure I saw that girl get into a cab. It's one of those metro cabs. But that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Right. Was the guy... One more question for you then. Was the guy... This guy, I point to Sandor. Was he lying on the ground when you left? I need a timeline here.
As far as I know, I mean, the gunshot went off and everybody started running, so it was hard to see what was going on. There was bottles going up in the air. There was bodies running for the door. Sorry, when I said replicant empathy movement, I meant to say anti-replicant empathy movement. So this guy hates replicants.
Okay.
Hence why he called them skin jobs and stuff like that. And
Right.
in fact, he's going to make... It's nice to see they sent a human detective to speak to me instead of one of those skin jobs.
All right,
Anything else?
Mr. Schuyler.
I'm a busy man. Anything else, detective?
I'll be in touch.
Very good. And he starts making notes about what you've talked about. Okay. We skip over to the crime lab where Bakker and Percival arrive at the LAPD, passing through the floors, going through the offices, and you know where you're going. You've been here many times before. And as you enter the crime lab, and it's the morgue as well, known as the RIT division, you see the chief medical examiner Coco as he's doing his work.
Yeah.
And he's there, he's doing his work, and very rarely do you see Coco outside of this room.
Ed Norton. Looks like Ed Norton, eh?
It's David, I can't remember his name, David Mulcahy, I think his name is. He played Polka Dot Man in Suicide Squad.
Oh, right.
These are all actors that are part of the Blade Runner universe. Mm-hmm. So he's actually in the movies, this guy.
Does look like Ed Norton,
there.
though. I wasn't imagining that.
It does look like Ed Norton. It does. Yeah. And you see on one of the tables a little cat who you know is artificial, of course, because there are very, very few real animals around.
Oh, is that right? So there's replicant cats and dogs because they're all gone, are they?
The animals called artificial animals, so not quite replicants. They sort of get made by people in pet shops, or they are almost can be programmed, if that makes sense.
So they're more like robots.
Yeah. And yeah, you rarely see Coco and the cat's called Biscuits. And you know that, you've been here many times before. You very rarely see them outside these rooms. And yeah, you see Coco, he's doing his work, and he sees you coming. Detectives, what can I do for you?
Do you have the report on Sandor?
I've got, well, his body came in from the crime scene. Look, I can show you the body if you like.
Yeah.
Sure. What was the cause of death?
We can go through that as well. He goes over to one of the cabinets on the wall, opens it, and wheels out a body and pulls back the blanket, and you see obviously the body of Sandor there. No, actually, I was going to say very pale, but not pale, because he's a replicant. But he's very dead.
They don't lose their colour like we do when they die.
No.
Just looks the same.
And you see in his chest, there's a large hole, like, prominent in his chest.
How large? Like 50 cal large or like Magnum large?
It's a big hole.
Big, bigger than a handgun, like a big gun, like a sniper rifle.
Well, ask the right question, detective.
So, I'm useless at my character's just got like physical skills, fighting, shooting. Like I'm all good at all that shit. So, I wonder if my skill in fire. Here we go. My skill in firearms is it's one of my highest. It's a D12. With my skill in firearms, can I assess that bullet hole for what type of gun I think should...
Not with firearms. You could assess it with a medical
What do you
aid
mean
roll.
not with firearms? What do you mean not with firearms? These are the only things I've got skill in.
It's a medical aid roll. Or let your colleague examine it. Or you're in the room with a...
Trying to use my character's expertise, Dave.
You can certainly try, but it is a medical aid roll.
I've got a D8 on that. It's not the worst, actually. What have you got? Have you got any better than that, Tony?
D10.
Oh, see, I'm useless. Unless I can use my bullet skills, my fighting skills, then no. You're best to assess the wound, Tony.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Because I'll have a look and see what I can make sense of it before he gives us the report on it.
If he finds out that it's a bullet wound, then I'm definitely getting through on firearms, Dave. Ooh.
Well, that's a pass. So you know, Tony, Percival, that this is the exit wound, not the entrance wound, which would be smaller. This is a high caliber weapon, and you also know that Sandor was shot point blank range in the back. And Coco received the report from Novak, although he hasn't got the bullet here because Novak hasn't returned it yet. He does let you know that it looks like, and he's like, I need to confirm this when Detective Novak returns back. It looks like a 44 caliber, caseless ammo type, which
a Magnum.
You will all know, because you are all Blade Runners, that is the standard ammunition for a PKD 5223 blaster. That is Blade Runner standard issue sidearm. And I'll let all three, even though Novak isn't in the room at the moment, because you're all communicating with the information, whoever wants to can do a group connections roll. I think it's probably going to be Novak.
Yeah.
Can't believe it was. You never let me roll on my firearms. We got the exact caliber of the bullet from the medical aid roll, and I can't roll on firearms. No, okay.
Caliber of a bullet can be established by the exit and entrance wound rather than
but
just knowing about guns.
Someone knowing a lot about guns and firearms.
If you'd have looked, if you'd have looked at the bullet, you'd have established what it is. Sorry, Casey. Just a connections roll.
Straight.
Yeah.
For a group roll, there's no change. Okay. Come on.
Oh, okay.
No ones though.
No ones. I push it.
Can I push then?
You can.
Let's push. Come on.
There
There
you go.
There. Holy
That's
crap.
3 successes.
That's good.
Yeah, that is. So you know, and you pipe back into the key unit to the guys, saying that you know that there's a place in Animoid Row called Bullet Bob's Runner, who sells surplus Blade Runner gear. And it's in a place called Hawker's Circle. So you are confident that it could have come from there? Maybe? If anyone wanted to get hold of a Blade Runner firearm, that is where they would go to get it on the streets. Yeah. If they weren't a Blade Runner themselves, that is.
And is this like a legit tax-paying business, or is this a dodgy place?
Good question. Is it a dodgy place? Let's have a look. Bob's.
So is this like a legal business or not?
So the worst kept secret is Hawker's Circle Retail. It's been exclusively catering to Blade Runners for decades. Here they can buy, rent, or order an evolving selection of specialized gear such as weapons, ammunition, drones, and surveillance gear from the ill-tempered owner Bob Gorski. Sorry. Doesn't say. I think Bullet Bob supplies the RD unit, which is you guys. I think he's
legal.
So he supplies. So it's legal, and he actually supplies Blade Runners, legit Blade Runners.
Aye, so it's no dodgy black market gear.
No,
that's been taken off the dead Blade Runner to being sold by criminals.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's very important to know that.
Yeah, so also with that success, Casey, Crime Lab. You also know that there are other vendors down in Animoid Row. Not necessarily pertinent at this moment in time, but you know it's that part of town where people can pick up artificial things like animals and stuff like that. So you're well connected to that part of town. So yeah, that's what our friend Coco can tell you about the body and what happened. So Sandor was there. Sandor was shot. He was shot at point blank range in the back by a PKD blaster possibly belonging to a Blade Runner. Or if not, it's a Blade Runner standard issue weapon. These are not things that your everyday Joe citizen can go and buy. They're specific for Blade Runners because they're used only to retire replicants. Up to you two, what are you doing? Where do you want to go next? In fact, let me come back to that. Where is Novak headed to from the Kill magazine office?
Well, after talking to them, he's gonna leave a message and say, "Well, I'm heading to Leah's apartment, to Leah's address."
Okay. So you're headed to the apartment. What about Percival and? Okay, I forgot her name then. Totally went blank.
Bakker. I think we're also going to.
Bakker.
So we want to know about what happened to Leah. I think we're going to head to Leah's apartment as well. What do you think?
Alrighty.
Yeah, because my current theory is either Leah did it, or if we're going with it's not premeditated, somebody stole a weapon at the scene.
I also love the fact, Tony, that you're taking notes. Amazing.
You've just seen it.
Amazing. Thank
you. Are you actually putting them in the foundry?
That warms my heart. That does.
Ooh.
So what we can do then, if you're taking, we'll do. So we're on day one. So shift one, you went to the crime scene.
Yep. Where do I find these notes?
In journal, and it's case file time tracker.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay.
Let's see. Wow.
Oh, Tony, you legend! Look at this.
And Kill magazine. And then once you get used to doing this, if you look at the time tracker now, so that tracks where you've been on your shift. So you went to the crime scene first, then you went to the RT lab and Kill magazine. Shift 3, you're going to go to Leah's apartment. So everyone. So yeah, you two thank Coco, stroke the cat on your way out. Getting your spinners and head over to Leah's apartment. So I'll just put this nice little, as you get into your spinners. You all head over to Leah's apartment. So, let's put you on here.
The artwork and the maps are both very cool.
I love it. I really do. I mean, it's Free League. You just... I think
they never miss. They
are becoming one of, if not my favourite TTRPG publishers.
Publisher. Oh, they never miss, mate. They never miss. Everything's great so far. That
They
I've
are
read.
superb. Also, in your handout, where is... in your handout, in your Kia machine, you have access to this, which is photograph of Leah's apartment. So I'll send you this now.
Okay.
And you all meet in the you all meet at the bottom of the building. It's one of these tall, again, everything's multi-floored buildings. You all meet at the bottom, sort of say your hellos and what you've found. Even though you've been communicating by the Kia unit, you also do it in person as well.
Yeah.
As you approach the building, getting in and out of the rain, you see that the stairwell is covered in graffiti and really dirty and grimy, and the elevator is out of order. There's a big sign on the door: out of order, danger of death. And you climb the stairs towards Leah's apartment. You know from the information given to you by Holden, it's on the 13th floor of this building, so it's a bit of a trek up the stairs.
Oh my god, Novak's gonna die.
With his smoking. I know how he feels climbing stairs.
13 floors of stairs is a lot of floors. Like,
Oh,
And
my
not only that-
knees!
I don't like elevators in real life. I'm kind of scared of them, and I would walk up 13
As-
flights of stairs rather than take an elevator.
As you're walking up the stairs, you see residents loitering around. Some may be talking, some are drinking, some are playing cards, whatever it is. They don't like the presence of you. They all give you those scrawny looks. And you finally, after a grueling trek up these stairs, you reach the 13th floor and you approach Leah's apartment. And on the doors, sprayed in big letters, are the words "skin jobs." Or skin job, sorry. And as you approach, quite a large gentleman approaches. And as he approaches, he smells of like cheap whiskey, smoke, cigarette smoke. He's wearing dirty, grubby shirt with a vest underneath and greasy hair, and he comes on. You friends with that skin job that lives there?
Not exactly friends. Are you?
Well, if you are, you're not welcome in this building. Are you skin jobs yourselves?
No, I'm not a skin job, mate. Are you? Sounds like something a skin job would say.
I'm not a fucking skin job. We don't want skin jobs in this town. We don't want them here.
Sounds like something a skin job would say.
What about you? And he looks at Percival and Novak. What about you two? Skin jobs?
I just look at him and say, "Don't appreciate using that tone."
You don't have to admit that you're a skin job. You're not compelled to be truthful. Don't forget you have got that
Don't
ability
use the
to lie.
slur. Don't use the slur when you address her, Dave. The character can use the slur. You don't use the slur. You're the games master. You don't use the slur. You're so unprofessional.
We don't want skin jobs around here. We don't want them in this building. And if you're skin jobs, you can all just fuck off.
No skin jobs,
When's
but
the last
jobs are
time-
fine. That's nice to see, mate. Good one.
When's the last time you saw the
You haven't
resident
answered my
of this
question.
apartment?
You haven't answered my question.
Yeah. So Novak's gonna just kind of walk towards him. He's gonna flash his badge at this guy and like get him cornered though, so he can't just fuck off. So he's
Give
like between
us-
me and those and my team there.
Give us a manipulation roll, Casey.
I'm
Manipulation.
standing very close behind Novak, so whatever the assist on intimidate is, I'm doing it. That's a
Well,
7.
it is a 7. You passed. You also got a 1, so you don't need to push it. If you do push it, but you flash your badge at him for a start. He's not really intimidated by the badge. He's like, well, we see cops down here all the time. But she's gone. I'm glad she's gone. Whatever it is you're here to do, just fucking hurry up. And
When's
he
the last?
wanders off down the corridor.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you wanna speak to him?
doesn't. No, he doesn't wander off. No, he doesn't.
Oh, he does. He's
I'm
wandering
just gonna
off.
stop him.
No, we'll grab him. We'll restrain him.
Oh, okay. You're gonna physically grab him.
Yeah, because I'm the woman here. I'll grab him by the arm, like, sir, my colleague wasn't finished talking with you. Stay there.
Get the fuck, and he fucking pushes you off here, and he's like, "Get off me! You can't just do this. You come down here. You've asked me a question. I've answered it, and I'm going. And if you don't like it, you're gonna have to take me in." And he gets really aggressive.
Should we arrest him for being a dick? Or just pistol whip him? Saves
Now I'm
resistance.
going. If you either let me go, or this gets fucking handy.
It's not going to go well for you if you get handy with us, mate. There's 3 of us here. Don't be stupid. Come on now.
Okay, we'll see. Guess what?
We want the answer to one question, sir. When
One
was
more
the last
question.
time you saw her?
He's fighting his way past you.
No,
He's not answering any questions.
No,
Yes, he
There's 3
is.
of us and we're cops. He's not
Yes, he
fighting
is.
his way past him. I'll smack
He
him in the
is.
mouth with a pistol, eh? I'll give him the
He
big punch.
approach. He runs to Percival and attacks Percival.
Ooh. I can't trip him up. Whee!
Okay, so how does this work?
So
How
he
does this
attacks
work?
and he misses. And because he was attacking first, because he was basically getting a surprise attack, now we roll initiative. So it's a card system in this year's Zero Engine.
okay.
So Bakker, you go first.
Okay, and is he when he's ran for Novak, it says back to me now.
He's gone to punch Percival.
I went to punch Percival. And is his
Yeah.
back to me now though? Is his back
No,
to
no,
me? No.
No, he's facing you. He's
Okay.
ready to go now.
So I'm gonna throw a fake punch, deliberately miss him, go past his face, and I'm gonna turn 180, put my leg in front of him, and then I'm just gonna push him over my leg like a judo throw. I'm gonna fake punch and then just go into a judo throw and push him over onto the ground.
Give us a melee roll, unarmed attack roll, and
Yes!
see what-
Finally, I've got skills. Hand to hand, yeah.
Yeah, it should say in the combat. It should say unarmed attack.
Oh, in the combat tab.
Yeah.
Unarmed attack. Yeah, there is.
Don't
There's
forget to
unarmed
target
attack
him
and
as well.
melee attack. Yeah, I'll do unarmed. I'm not going to pistol whip him just quite yet.
They both use the same stats, strength and close combat. So
Okay. Was this him here? Target.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Unarmed attack. No way. I'm definitely pushing that.
You didn't even let it pop up to see. Oh no!
I
Oh
got a
dear.
10, but I got
Okay.
a 1. I got 2 successes, but a 1.
You did. So that'll negate.
No, it just means I lose hope.
Yeah.
It means I lose
Yeah.
resolve when I get a 1, but I've still got 2 successes, right?
Yep. You
You're on the floor,
So
bitch.
what? Unarmed attack. So where's the damage? What do you roll damage?
I don't know, but I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to throw him.
Subdue him.
Judo flop him on. Judo flop him onto the floor. Eh? You know when you put your leg behind somebody and then you put your arm in front of them and just bowl them over your leg. Just doing that.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not done damage. Let's have a
There
look.
is,
What-
there is actually a grapple as well. I could have used that.
And sort of. Are you going
Pin
to
him.
try and pin him to the floor?
Aye. With my elbow on his fucking Adam's apple, mate. This prick. You all fucking
And-
sit still. We were just want to ask you questions.
I tell you what then. You can use your grapple skill now.
Right. Let's try it.
He's squirming. He wants you to let go.
Push. Straight away push. Oh my days, double
Oh
ones.
no! You took some damage then.
Hey guys.
So yeah, this guy squirms and gets
Oh,
out of
that's
your judo chop. Yeah. You lose damage when you. That's a fumble.
Yeah.
And he jumps up, back to his feet. I should have begun the encounter. I didn't. Novak, what are you doing? It's your turn.
If we can give him a kick before he gets up or try to trip him.
Give us a hand-to-hand. Combat roll.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, give it with advantage because you are kicking him while he's getting to his feet.
Dick him in the fucking
Okay.
teeth, Casey.
Oh no!
That's
So you've
2
rolled 2
successes.
1s on that.
No. she's
Oh,
rolled
sorry,
2
yes, it is
successes.
successes.
The
Yeah,
eyes are
sorry, yes.
successes.
Yeah,
2
absolutely.
successes.
So you kick him back to the ground,
Right.
and
Good.
he realizes that he's getting hurt quite badly. He's blooded, and he's
Got a
sort of on the
fucking-
ground now.
You want to just fucking stop it and answer the questions now, mate? I thought so.
No, what do you want to
Fucking
know?
I want to know why your mother raised such a fucking dickhead. And I'm going to slap him in the face.
He's covered in blood, bleeding from the mouth. His nose is bleeding. What?
Now, my colleague had another question for you.
What
I'll
was
phone
your
him
question?
later.
When was the last time you saw the resident of this apartment?
When was the last time he saw her? It was on the wrong page. It was a day or two ago. Spits out some blood.
Day or 2 ago.
A couple of days ago, maybe.
Where did she go?
Oh no, I'm not a keeper.
And who did she leave with?
Usually she's on her own.
But who did she leave with?
Oh, she's on her own.
She was on her own, alright. Was she in a hurry? Did she leave in a hurry?
I don't know. I just know she's a skin job and doesn't belong here.
Well, look what being a racist has gotten you so far. You really want to just carry on being like that with us? Like, we're no impressed.
Well,
with you
don't spare me your sympathies, detective. 3 of you have just beat up on a guy who did nothing wrong. He wasn't under arrest. So if you're done, I'll leave.
I don't think this idiot can tell us anymore, gentlemen. I think we will let him go before one else gets upset and hurts him.
And he crawls off around the corner, spitting blood.
Phone your mother and ask
So
her later,
Leah's
okay?
apartment. You approach the door, and most doors in this timeline, they've got like keypads, so it'd be a code door. It's locked. Obviously, the door is locked. So one of two things: you can either someone can do a tech roll to try and hack the lock, or someone can do a force roll, in which case they're going to literally prise the door
Burst it open.
open.
If somebody's got the tech to do it, the tech skill to try that first, I think. It's not me. In fact, I'm not that great at force. I've only got a D6 in that.
Yeah, not good at tech either.
What was it? Tech. I've got a D6 in tech and a D6 in force.
Tech or force? What about So you could, because it's a group, it'd be a group roll, so only one person could do the roll. But I will let you make both rolls if that makes sense. So you could try the tech first. If it fails, you can try the force roll. So you've effectively got 2 chances.
Are you? Is Percival any good at tech?
Anything more than a D6 on tech or force?
I actually have an 8. I thought it was a 6, but it's an 8.
I'm D12 on tech.
Oh, you should be rolling that then.
Then you're Percival's our man then.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll
Go for it.
head up and start filling with lock.
Yeah. Novak says, "Can you get us in
Oh,
there?"
There we
Look
go.
at that.
3 successes.
Oh yeah.
Within literal seconds, Percival taps away. Door glides open. No problem whatsoever.
Nice.
And the 3 of you enter.
Where'd you learn that? You know what? I don't want to know. I'm saying nothing.
Well trained, aren't you, Percival? Well trained.
It's quite a skill.
So yeah, really easy. You 3 of you enter the apartment, and pretty clean. You know, it's what you call minimalist. So there's a fold-out bed on the wall here, coffee table, couch. You can see into the kitchenette or the kitchen here, and there's a bathroom at the end of the hall, at the end of the kitchen room. It's all one floor. Very, very not very not covered in decorations, let's say.
Bathroom next to the
Just very
kitchen is not
sparse.
very hygienic. I don't like that.
These are stack towers of apartments built for, what would you say, built for condensing the space rather than comfort.
Yeah.
And you've got the crime scene photo, or the photo of the room, and you look around, and there's a nightstand next to the fold-out bed, and there's a photo in a frame that you see, which is this. You find this photo in a not expensive frame, but it's in a nice little metal photo frame. There's a jar on the this table next to the couch, and you can see something moving around inside the jar, sort of flickering, fluttering.
Like a bug.
And on the other table, which on one of these tables here, there's like a piece of paper. And who's closest? Percival. So you head over, you look at this piece of paper, and you pick it up to have a look at it. It is the following thing. Server. Oh, no, shouldn't have done that. Oh, no.
That everything.
Change that. I gave you everything then. That was a mistake.
I think that's just everything we've already got that you've gave us, though, to be fair. I don't think you've gave us anything new there.
It should be that one.
No, that's nothing new.
So you find this, and it's a poem. Complete works of William Blake. So
Oh, nice.
make of that what you will. And who's next? Novak. Where are you? You. So I take it you've headed over to this photo.
Yeah, I just moved myself over
which-
there to look at the photo. Yeah.
You pick the photo up, and you see the photos in this frame, but it's of a young girl, dark hair. And you look at the photo, and not that you've seen her before, but you I don't know, you sense there's something eerily familiar about the young girl, but you can't figure out where from. There's just something in the back of your mind thinks, have I seen this person before? Or this person looks very, very familiar, but I don't know where from. And Bakker,
Yes.
you go and pick up I'm telling you all what you were doing, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm really sorry. I should have asked you what you were doing, but I'm here just narrating what you're doing. I'm so sorry.
No,
I shouldn't have done that. I've just caught myself. Oh, GMs, don't do that. Let the players do it. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Myself. Sorry. I didn't even know I was on autopilot then. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad.
I'm just reading the poem at the moment.
There's not a handout for that. In the jar, there are little butterflies in the jar, fluttering around. They're small, not like normal size ones, like tiny. And you probably know that these are not real butterflies. They are
synth ones, okay.
artificial synth, yeah. And someone can make me a connections roll if they want to.
Oh, I think that's Novak's the connections guy, eh? Definitely not me.
There's a advertisement for where they make those in the newspaper.
For the butterflies.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. So don't push that. That's fine. Yeah, Novak, you know that again. These animals, as you said to the guys when they were at the lab, there are places on Anemoid Row that are artificial butterflies, cats, dogs are sold in places on Anemoid Row. You mentioned the newspaper then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which is really, really good because that tells me that you've had a little gander at it. Just on that, have a look at that newspaper again, Novak. I'm sort of nudging you here, but I mentioned about that picture that you've picked up.
Oh, does she maybe look like somebody from that?
Not
Yeah.
someone like that, but it triggers something, and it's on the newspaper. I'll point it out because it's there, and it's not necessarily there that you have to find it, but it's a nice little tidbit. But the memory design, Rising Star of Memory design.
Yeah.
But you guys know that the person in this that has this apartment is number one, a Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is a replicant. So why is there a picture of a little girl on the nightstand?
Because she would never have been a little girl. It's not her, eh? If she's a replicant.
No, that she can't have children.
Yeah, she can't have children. She never was one.
I'll leave that with you.
Okay.
I wonder does she look like Iris at all, this little girl?
Does she look like who, sorry?
Is there any resemblance to Iris, the little girl?
Not Iris, no.
No? Okay.
I can't see the journal anymore.
Oh,
I'm not sure why.
Yeah, the handout's gone.
I've got it open. I think it's because I had it open still. I didn't close it.
It's just the starter rules there.
Let me see.
Oh, I could zoom in on that.
Do you see it now?
Yeah.
And can you just see the items that I've given you?
Yeah.
The poem, bedside photo. Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you'd know otherwise because there's tons of handouts to give. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, what do you want to do?
I want to run this little girl's picture in my machine and see if who I can find out who this little girl is.
Well,
Because it's not Leah. Unless
you?
Leah's not really a replicant.
Like reverse searching the image.
Reverse
kind of
search the image, exactly, yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So you crack the picture out of the frame?
No, I'll just take a photo of it
Okay.
with my system.
Oh, okay.
my
Sorry,
Keel's
right.
got a
You
camera
snap.
on it.
Okay.
Just scan it.
Okay. Nothing comes back. No name in the database or anything like that.
Must be able to timestamp the photo. Must be able to get the time. It's digital photos, right?
Well, it's an alternate 2036, so very similar to like Fallout. Some things might be stuck in the 80s, like Alien sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't like digitally trace the photo back to anything. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I mean, it's got numbers at the top.
Is there anything I can tell from the
1264-2?
1264-2? Is that a date?
I don't know. No. It's just on the picture. Got writing at the bottom, Vetica Med.
Do I know anything about the background of the image or anything? Can I tell where that is?
Let me check something. Because you might be able to find out. So you scan this picture into your Kia unit, and it comes back that the image behind the girl is fake. Almost like the background is photoshopped.
Oh.
Behind.
Do you think this Leah's maybe been making a fake childhood of herself? Like making images of her fake life?
I think Leah might have memories of a fake life.
Maybe.
Think? Why would she have memory?
I don't know.
So, you guys, as you're contemplating and discussing the case that you've uncovered so far, the notes that you've got, Leah's apartment, you all get buzzed. Your Kia units all light up. And you get notification that... Let me find it. Sorry, I've lost it on my notes now. It's from Chief Holden saying, we've just had Quell from the Wallace Corporation on, asking you to head over to their headquarters to speak to her. And she highlights that any delay will not be well received by my superiors. And if you don't get over there, my superiors won't be happy either. So make your way Quell. And Quell is the PR and marketing person at Wallace Corporation, HQ. Okay. And that is where we'll leave this session.
Okay.